All right, everyone, we are live now. Thank you so much, attendees, for joining us today. Thank you so much, Dr. Shweta, for being the speaker for the day. And thank you so much, Dr. Anjali, for moderating the session for the day. Handing over the webinar to Dr. Anjali to please take it over. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I, on behalf of Mangalam University, welcome you to this webinar on new age specialization in computer science engineering. So today we have with us Dr. Shweta Bansal, who's the speaker for the webinar. So before we actually start the webinar, a few lines about our university. So Mangalam University, it offers a complete world of education, and it is recognized under the Section 2F of the UGC Act 1956 with the motto of empowering the youth and hence empowering the nation. We are placed at Sona Road, Gurugram, with the 26 acres of campus with a lush green, beautiful campus. So we have 11 schools under this university, which offers different programs at undergraduate and postgraduate levels. So I request Dr. Shweta Bansal, the speaker for the webinar, to take over the webinar. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Dr. Anjali and Jyoti, for giving me this honor. So I'm here to give the presentation on new emerging technologies in CSC, in computer science and engineering at Mangalam University. So let's get a start with to explore the opportunities in new age specialization courses at Mangalam University, which we are offering right now. So we will discuss one by one and explore more about this specialization courses. So as we know, there's top computer science specializations in which nowadays there are a lot of opportunities are there, are computer scientists, data analyst, you can work as a data engineer, business analyst, data architect, computer programmers, business intelligence analyst, software developer, web designer, and web developer. So these are the available computer science careers, top 10 computer science careers in which these specialization can help you out. So based on that, there are the specialization, why we must do the BTech in computer science engineering in some specialization, because nowadays it is in high demand. And because everything is related with the job, right? So nowadays, current trend in the job scenario is that you must be skilled in some specialized course. Right. So the best paying jobs in technologies nowadays, as we can see here, is a cloud architect. So what you have to do to become a cloud architect? Cloud architect, for that, we have course BTech CSC in cloud computing. So similarly, as we can see, there is a cloud architect, application architect, IT security engineer, AI engineer, data architect, data scientist. All these are the best paying jobs nowadays. So as you clearly see here, we have at Mangalam University lot of specialization courses in with the industry collaboration here. We have academic collaboration, industry academia collaboration with the multinational companies like IBM and Symmetrix for Xavier, right? So here, as we are talking about the current trend, the most current trend nowadays is the artificial intelligence, data science, and machine learning. I think those who are available here very well aware about all these terms, right? Artificial intelligence, data science, and machine learning. Right. So we are offering here BTech in computer science and engineering with a specialization with data science in a collaboration with IBM and Symmetrix. So similarly, we have a 3-year program, BCA and BSc with a specialization in data science also. So BTech is a 4-year program here. Along with our academic course structure, we also provide some certification courses to enhance the skill of an individual. So This certification courses is also providing by the IBM, Symmetric, Xavier, the companies, the industries. From those we have the collaborations. So here are the some of the certification courses which we are providing nowadays. This is a clean coding with Python, which enhance your skill in Python, data visualization using Python. As we all know that how important is data nowadays. So to visualize that data is also very important. So the IBM providing a short-term certification courses for the data visualization using Python. So similarly, R programming for data science and data analytics. There are some tools also based on R programming here, machine learning with Python, data science. So here are the some certification courses we are also providing in collaboration with Symmetrics and IBM, right? Next, please. Okay, fine. So as I already tell you that you must aware about, artificial intelligence, data science, and machine learning. Now, what is difference between these three terminologies? What is artificial intelligence? What is data science? What is machine learning? Right. So as we can see in this diagram, data science, the artificial intelligence is the subset of data science. And data science is the collection and preparation. After collection and preparation of the data, the analysis of that particular collected data, whether that would be in a structured form, that would be in a unstructured form. Now you can ask me, what is structure and what is unstructured? Unstructured data is the raw data, right, which you have to convert into in a proper format, in a proper in a proper in a structure format, so that you can do the analysis for that collected data by applying some machine learning algorithms, by applying some artificial machine learning statistics, right? So based on that data analysis, data is the most important thing nowadays, right? Without data, nobody can do any analysis, whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it is machine learning. So what is now, that is why artificial intelligence is the subset of data science, right? As artificial intelligence is what? That is a technology for machines to understand, interpret, learn, and make the decision intelligent, right? So based on that, basically it includes some of the machine learning among many other fields, like that is why machine learning is the subset of artificial intelligence. Now you can ask, now what is machine learning? As its name suggests, it is used to learn the machine based on the data provided to the particular system. It is an algorithm that helps machines to improve through supervised, unsupervised, and reinforced learning. So data, as I already told you, that what is data? Data can be a structured form, that data can be an unstructured form. So this way, these are the, so we can say that data science is a superset in which artificial intelligence is the subset of data science, and machine learning is the subset of artificial intelligence. So in this way, data science is all over, right? Okay, so here we discuss the career opportunities and future in data science and machine learning. As you can see that there's a pay, this graph shows the pay by experience level for machine learning engineers, right? So here are the some graphical representation which represent the jobs in data science nowadays, or in the upcoming years till 2025, we can say that it rapidly increasing. Right. So the opportunities in data science, AI, and ML is increasing day by day. So there is a, there are the various applications where these technologies are using nowadays. It's the e-commerce, where you can identify consumers, recommending products, and analyzing their reviews by using machine learning algorithms. Right. Similarly, in manufacturing, predicting potential problems, monitoring systems, automating manufacturing unit, and maintenance scheduling, right? All these are comes under the application of artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? Similarly, in banking, it is used in fraud detection, credit risk modeling, customer lifetime value. Right? The most emerging area nowadays is the healthcare, where this AI and ML is, is used rapidly nowadays. Because of this, which is used in medical image analysis, drug discovery, in disease diagnosis also nowadays it is using AI and ML, bioinformatics, virtual assistant. You are all, I think, very much aware about what is virtual assistant, right? So everyone using Siri, Google Assistant, all these are based on artificial intelligence and machine learning only. Siri and Google both are using data in the form of what we are speaking. They train themselves by using what we are speaking, and by training they give you the output. So how do how the data is important for everything. So everywhere is data, whether it is transport, finance, banking, manufacturing, e-commerce, healthcare. Without data, you cannot do them. And collecting the data, the analysis of data can be done by using AI and ML, right? So objective of the offered programs after completion of this degree, one would be prepared with a wide range of knowledge, right? In data science, AI, ML, such as data collection. How do you collect the data? From where do you collect the data? What is the relevance of data, and how much this data is authentic, right? So visualization of data, processing of that data, and modeling of massive data sets. So after collection of that data, how to analyze large data sets by using various tools, by using various algorithms, right? So that would establish a data science model that was based on math and computer science only. So by using this knowledge, one would build a model that may use to tackle current and the upcoming difficulties and issues that need extensive data analysis. So one would be able for doing this also. So to become better educated professionals to meet the industry's expanding need, data scientists and engineers. This is the main objective which is offered by our programs. We are also from this academic year 23-24, we are going to offer BTech Computer Science and Engineering with a specialization in cyber security. You all know how cyber security is important nowadays, right? How much it is important, because cybersecurity is the protection to defend internet connected devices and services from malicious attack by the hackers, spammers, and cyber criminals. Now, why it is critical? Because it helps to protect organization and individuals from cyber attacks. Right. So as there are many, already many research are going on. So according to Cybercrime magazine, cybercrime will cost the world $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. So the importance of cyberspace in India, is already keep growing day by day. There is a rapid increase in the use of this online environment where millions of users have access internet resources and are providing content on a daily basis. So cyber security is nowadays is a very important area because the increasing in the use of this internet facilities all over in every field nowadays. these are the some cyber security which is in high demands nowadays. This data is from the Computer and IT Jobs Outlook 2016 to 26. As we can see that 28% jobs are increasing in information security of information security analyst, and 24% are of software developers, and so on. So as there are various certification courses, various uh, uh, facilities are available in our institute to pursue the career in cybersecurity. These are the various application areas in cybersecurity. As I already told you that cybersecurity is used in every area because the use of internet, right? So here, end user education, application security, information security, network security, operational security, internet security, IoT security. All these are the areas where the cyber security is needed badly, right? So now we have the another program at KRMU, that is a BTech in Computer Science Engineering with a specialization in full stack development, and we are running this program in collaboration with Xavier. Right, we have the industry collaboration for this program. Basically, full stack development is the process of designing, creating, testing, and deploying a complete web application from start to finish. Okay, so basically in this course, one can learn the various technologies and tools to design the front-end web development, or to develop a front-end, back-end, and the database. It includes all the three things: front-end, back-end, and database. So that is why it is used to describe a software engineer or developer who work with both in front-end and the back-end of the website or the application, whatever he or she want to design. So a full stack developer is also our current trend in or the current we can say that it is also one of the top demanding job nowadays. So here are some statistics. Full stack development salaries by programming language, and the top careers we can see there here. Similarly, full stack these are the tasks which the one full stack developer has to perform, like as I already tell you in the last slide, that the software in the web development front-end website and applications, ensure user experience with responsive applications, ensure website speed and scalability, develop back-end applications, design databases by using MySQL. This is one of the example, right? MySQL is one of them. So these are the various tasks which will be performed by one full stack developer. So these are top global startups or full stack developer. Here I mentioned some of them: Facebook, Meta, right? Netflix, Airbnb, Uber, Twitter, and so on. These are the some startups. Okay, where full stack developer use. Now we have also one other interesting specialization, that is UI UX. Right, we take in computer science engineering with a specialization in UI UX. Now, what is UI UX? Okay, UI is a stand for user interface, and UX is a stand for user experience. Okay, so UI designer are tasked with deciding and handling the look of the product. कहते हैं ना, जितना सुंदर दिखेगा उतना attract करेगा, right? So UI designer, the use of UI designer is what? Is to beautify the product. Basically, we can say that. Okay, and UX determine how the user interface works. So UI is the graphical layout of an application or product. It consists of what the user noticed and interact with. This includes screen icons, text users, colors, backgrounds, buttons, and many more. So the scope of UI UX in India and abroad is also increasing nowadays as due to the market demand. As so UI UX design has become one of the most sought after roles in the Indian IT industry today. UI UX design has emerged as a crucial factor in developing successfully digital product. Now, what about India? In India, UX UX design is one of the most sought after digital roles, as it can help transform businesses, create better user experiences, and increase digital engagement. So this is the overall scope of UI UX. Now, BTech in computer science engineering with specialization UI UX. These are the some statistics one or the designer will get the salary in India. This is the overall statistic in which the key responsibilities of UX design is the customer and the competitor analysis, user research, information architect, right? Testing and iterating. The most important is the key responsibilities. Now, the key responsibilities of UI designer is, as I told you, visual design, color, typography, and layout, design research, UI prototyping, and implementation with developers. So these are the some key responsibilities of UI UX. These are the some top recruiters in UI UX in India: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Cognizant, Infosys, IBM, Geo, HCL. I think every MNCs nowadays required UI UX designer. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us the insights into the specialization courses in computer science engineering that is offered by Mangalam University. So we have a few questions from the audience. So, ma'am, with your permission, can I start with those questions?
Yeah, sure.
So, ma'am, one of the participants is asking what will be a good choice of those who don't like programming? A very valid question, I feel.
Yeah, it's a very, very good question. Actually, nowadays, it's not necessary for a computer science engineer that he or she must be good in a programming. There are various courses are already available, like UI, UX, cyber security. It doesn't require much programming. We have also available tools in which one can work or one can use for their purpose, for the analysis purpose, for their as per their requirement. But I must suggest one programming language must be learned by the computer engineer, right? That depend on their interest, but it's not necessary that one can do programming. So after one know programming only can be a computer engineer. Like there are various streams, so like we have a specialization course in UI UX, cloud security that doesn't require much programming. Thank you.
Next question, what will be the future of various specializations in India?
Yeah, as we are already seeing that there are, current trends like artificial intelligence, machine learning. These are the some emerging technologies which are increasing day by day, right? The application of these technologies everywhere nowadays is every. We can say that everything is nowadays is based on voice. Now everything is going to be based on the voice assistant or whatever. We can say that like if I'm taking here the example of Siri and Google, it is very easy for us to, while driving, uh, we can instruct the Siri to call someone on a speaker so that we can talk without touching our phone, right? So in this way, these are that is why these technologies are very much increasing nowadays because of easy, that make our task easy.
Ma'am, next question. How are specialization helpful in getting the jobs better?
If one would get skilled in a particular specialization, like as I have already told, there are high demand of UI UX designer, cybersecurity, cloud architect, engineers. So due to this, uh, the demand, we can say that it is increasing because um, sorry, can you repeat it once again? Actually, there is some disturbance in my this
Right.
stream.
Ma'am, one of the participants is asking, specialization helpful in getting them better jobs?
Yeah, because that skill you in a particular field, right? If I'm taking an example of AI/ML, then one can skill in various technologies based on artificial intelligence. We can say that if you are good in Python programming, then you will skill on the one expert, one field, so that it would be easy for you to get the job in a particular field.
Thank you, ma'am. One more question from a participant. He's asking since there are so many specializations, so what are the exact set of skills that we are looking forward when it comes to placements?
I can say that everything is depend on your interest, right? If you have an interest in a cyber security, if you have an interest in AI/ML, right? If you want to pursue your career in a cyber security, then you must go to that side. And there in all these specialization, as I've already shown you the various statistics with the job prospects in this specialization courses. So the placement in every specialization, we cannot say that the placement of this particular specialization is less than the other one, right? Everyone has its own importance. Right. So someone asked me that what is the scope in cybersecurity nowadays? I already told you everything is, cyber attacks, cyber frauds are already increasing day by day. We are getting recent fraud is going on where we are receiving international calls and we are receiving messages from the international domain which is asking us our personal detail and ask us to share OTP. Right. So those who don't have any idea, he or she can share his or her OTP, which take out his all big bank details and all the fraud. Actually, this is going on nowadays related to this cyber fraud only. So cyber security is a current field. You can pursue your career in this also.
So that's all for the answers.
Thank you.
Ma'am, may I interject in between if that's okay? We have a student named Darsh. He's from Mangalam School, Vikaspuri, and he's asking us if we can share the PPT with him that you have taken for the session.
Yeah, sure, because I'll share with Jyoti ma'am and she will share with you.
All right, ma'am, perfect. And I hope, Aman, your question was answered, and I hope that this was a satisfying answer to you. Attendees, please attend the university presentation as well.
Yeah, Jyoti,
Yes,
I also want
yes,
to answer Aman. Aman, we have also the cybersecurity program in BTech CSC, which is in collaboration with EC Council. So that is a very big thing that EC Council will provide you the certificate of, which you have to be complete for the for getting the degree in BTech CSC in cybersecurity. So this is a good opportunity for you that you will get the degree in BTech in cybersecurity along with the certificate from the EC Council. So that would be beneficial for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shweta. This was, ladies and gentlemen, this was Dr. Shweta. She's an associate professor over here in Mangalam University. Also, the head of department for computer science and engineering with us. And hence, this is how she was able to completely finish off the webinar with extreme finesse. Now, may I request you to please stay back for the university presentation, and within the next 3 to 4 days, I will be sending you your participation certificates for the webinar. Thank you. Dr. Anjali, you may please continue.
Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through the university presentation. So Mangalam University, the complete world of education, we have this recognized under the Section 2F of the UGC Act 1956 with the motto of empowering the youth and hence empowering the nation. So we are a pioneering institute of higher education in Haryana, which was established in 2013 under the Haryana's Private University Act. We have a spread over of 26 acres of lush green campus with ultra modern amenities. So the entire university, it is organized into 12 schools with 150 plus experienced faculty, which also has an international experience, the faculties over there. We have air-conditioned classrooms equipped with audio-visual aids and full-time faculty with rich industry experience. Also, we have industry-integrated curriculums with international exposures and tie-up with various foreign universities and institutions of high repute. So we also offer scholarships to the meritorious and deserving candidates. University also provides a placement record. Students for every are placed at very ma'am, is my voice clear? Yeah,
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
okay. Yeah, so we do have a magnificent placement record with 92% placements from all over the courses. Then School of Engineering and Technology, it has a BTech CSE program along with some specializations like AI/ML with academic support from Symetrics and IBM. Then BTech Cybersecurity, academic support of EC Council and IBM. Then we have a BTech specialization course in data science along with specialization in full stack development with academic support of Zebia. Then as ma'am has already introduced you, we have a BTech CSE in UI UX with academic support again. Then apart from this, we have BSc Honors Computer Science with academic support of IBM. Then we have BSc Honors Cybersecurity and BSc Honors Data Science. So the school also offers postgraduate courses in MTech Computer Science and Engineering, MTech in VLSI, MTech in Power, Electronics and Drive, MTech in Automobile Engineering and MC. Then we have the School of Architecture and Design, which offers Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Interior Design, a BSc Honors Program in Interior Design, Bachelor of Arts Fashion Design, and a Bachelor in Game Design and Animations with academic support of Imagics. Then Legal Studies is also offered at our university. So we have a BBA LLB Honors, BCom LLB Honors, BA LLB Honors Program, LLB Honors Program, and an LLM. Then under the School of Management and Commerce, the programs that are offered are BBA and a specialization BBA Honors with research in logistics and supply chain management with academic support of Safe Express. Then we have a BBA and a BBA Honors with research entrepreneurship with the academic support of Global Foundation, ACEC. Then we have a BBA, BCA, BBA Honors with research, international accounting and finance, ACCA with academic support of grant. Other undergraduate programs that are offered by the School of Management or Commerce are listed below. Apart from this, it also offers us a PG program like MBA with academic support, then MBA with logistics and supply chain management. Again, we have academic support from Safe Express, then MBA in digital marketing and MCOM. Then we have the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, which offers a BSc Honors and a BSc Honors with research in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Then BSc Honors and BSc Honors with research in forensic science, and MSc Honors, which is a part-time course for working professionals. Then we have a School of Medical and Allied Sciences, which offers D Pharma, B Pharma, Bachelorate of Physiotherapy, Masters of Pharmacy and Pharmaceuticals, Pharmacology, and Architectural Sciences, which offers a BSc Honors in Architecture. Then the next school we have with us is Bachelor of Education, which offers a Bachelor of Elementary Education, Bachelors of Education, and a postgraduate program in MA in Education. Then we have the School of Humanities, which offers us both UG and PG courses, which starts from BA Honors with Research in English, Economics, Psychology, Chinese, and Political Science, BA program, and a postgraduate program, MA in English, Economics, and Applied Psychology. Then the next school that we have is the Hotel Management and Catering Technology, which offers a Bachelor of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. Then we have a School of Journalism and Mass Communication, which offers a BA and a BA with honors with research in journalism and mass communication, and a postgraduate course MA in journalism and mass communication. Then doctorates, that's a PhD, it is applied in all the disciplines. And also we have lateral entries and migrations, which are available with us. So these are the few industry collaborations that KR Mangalam University has. We have industry collaborations with IBM, NSE, Siemens, Zebia, Symatrix, and all other industries of great repute. KR Mangalam University, it follows the policies of, it follows the new education policy, that is the National Education Policy 2020, which offers flexibility in choice of courses, creative combinations of subjects and discipline, need-based curriculum structures, and there is actually no hard separation between different areas of learning. So the whole objective of NEP is to focus on flexibility, to empower the students, to offer a multidisciplinary education, and focus on the holistic education of the child. So these are some of the key points of the multiple entry and exit options. So in case of the undergraduate degree of either a 3-year or a 4-year duration, the multiple entry and exit shall be mentioned as below. Certificate after completing 1 year in a discipline or a field, a diploma after 2 years of study, or bachelor's degree after a 3 years of program, a bachelor degree with research, honors, or engineering in case of a 4-year bachelor program, that's a BTech. For master programs, we have a 2-year program with 2nd year devoted entirely to research for those who have completed the 3 years bachelor's program. Then we have a 1-year master program for students who are completing a 4-year bachelor programs with honors or with honors with research. An integrated 5-year bachelor's or master program with an option to exit at the end of the 3rd year with a bachelor's degree. Then we have a credit system through this ABC, that is the Academic Bank of Credits. KR Mangalam University, it focuses on Center of Excellence with SDGs, that is this, with SDGs. So university, it focuses on SDG 1, which is to end the poverty. Then it focuses on the SDG 4, which offers a quality education. Then SDG 5, which focuses on gender equality. SDG 8, which focuses on work and economic growth. And SDG 9, which focuses on industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Then SDG 10 to reduce the inequalities. And SDG 16 to provide access to justice for all, and SDG 17, which focuses on global partnership. So at KR Mangalam University, this is a very, very plus point for all the future candidates who are willing to take their admission, that we at KR Mangalam University, we focus on making you an employer rather than being an employee. Right. So we have our own incubation center, that is KR Mangalam Entrepreneurship and Incubation Center. And it is an initiative by the university to provide startup support to its faculties, alumni, and students. We aim to support entrepreneurial ideas of youth and work to hone professional skills to make them future ready. Then we have a Center of Excellence in Robotics and Automation, that is our E-Yantra Robotics Lab, which is set up in collaboration with IIT Bombay. And KR Mangalam University was awarded a Class A award by the IIT Bombay for completion of task-based training. So some of the outcomes of this Center of Excellence are that we have developed drones, autonomous drones, Krishi bots, surveillance drones. So these are very, very upcoming future, and this is what our Center of Excellence in Robotics and Automation has offered. We believe in innovative teaching pedagogy. So for that, we from the School of Architecture and Design, we have this smart ashram, which is being set up here. So which talks about all the early components that are available, how they can be put together in synchronization. Life beyond academics is also supported by KRMU University, because we aim to nurture the child as a whole in all the aspects of life, not just academically. So we have various clubs that are offered at the university, the clubs and the society. So students, as per their choice, they can choose any of the club to pursue their hobby or to explore themselves apart from being academically sound. Then we have a community connect, which being a social responsible educational institute, KR Mangalam University considers Community Connect a primary component of its academic system. And the key objective of this program is to allow the students to contribute responsibly and meaningfully to the society for a mutual benefit coexistence. Then we have an Industry Connect, which is again a very integral part of our curriculum at the KR Mangalam University. It gives industry exposures to the learners, allowing them to implement their theoretical skills to the on-ground industrial problems. And with this feature, the student gets the opportunity to interact with industry professionals and learn about organizational structures and operations. So the practice facilitates learners to undertake projects and research in their field of interest. Industry Connect program develops a symbiotic relationship between academics and industry, and students, they also get a chance to connect and interact with the industry experts, which can help them to have a better industry experience. Then we have a mentor-mentee program. So mentors at KR Mangalam University indulge with the mentees to identify their aspirations, to identify their strengths, to convert their weaknesses into strengths. And the system strengthens the bonds between the teachers and the students while helping them to teach and learn at their own pace. Next, these are the glimpses of some of the clubs and society events that are being held at the KR Mangalam University. So we have the Chetna Society, then we have the E-Yantra Club as a center of excellence for robotics and automation. Then we have the NSS Society, which is actively participating in different events across the state. Then we have a health society. Now, at KR Mangalam University, the focus is primarily on academics in addition to sports, because we feel that sports, it teaches you character, it teaches you how to play by the rules, it teaches you to know how it feels, what it feels like to win and lose, and again fall down and get back again to work, right? So for that, we have different sports activities that are available for the students on campus. And apart from this, we have hostel facility, and university strives to provide a high quality of life for all the students who are living in the campus hostel. The premises are spacious and well ventilated, creating an upbeat and rejuvenating atmosphere. The rooms are fully furnished with comfortable beds, study tables, chairs, built-in cupboards, ceiling fans, lights, and centrally air-conditioned facilities. The hostel also provides clean and hygienic dining facilities for males and female students separately. So for this security, we have a 24-hour security arrangements with trained guards and constant CCTV vigilance to ensure that the safety of the students is maintained. So then these are the international exposures at KR Mangalam University. So we at KR Mangalam University are adamant that knowledge seeking is a global collaborative endeavor that cannot be accomplished alone. Thus, through our international partnerships spanning diverse, as you can see here, spanning diverse cultural landscape worldwide, we ensure a comprehensive all-round education for our students. Thus, through the joint research projects with the use of facilities and lab across the world. So we have tie-ups with different universities across the world, like the University of Houston, you can see. Then we have the Middlesex University, London, University of Plymouth, then Southern Illinois University, which all the universities that you can see here, they are of high repute. So we do have faculty exchange programs, we do have student exchange programs, just ensuring that the graduating student is prepared for a flourishing professional career in their field of study. Then coming to the placement records, as I've already told you that we do have a 100% placement assistant, and we have a 92% placement record. So these are the global companies, 500 companies in the list of recruiters. So we have a student, Daksh Mehta, who has bagged a 36 lakhs package annually at the Mangalam University. So corporate research center at Mangalam University often executes essential placement activities to generate ample opportunities for all the students who are studying under different programs. Apart from inviting corporate recruitments to the campus, the center dedicatedly hosts several counseling and training programs to embed academic excellence in the students. So these programs, they equip the students with essential skills that are required to land into a lucrative careers. Prominent companies and HR agencies visit the Mangalam University campus every year to offer jobs with attractive wages to the young emerging talents. So we do offer scholarships under different heads. So we have a Mangalam scholarship for super achievers, then Mangalam scholarship for sports-based scholarship to respect the sportsmanship of every student if it is there. So for the deserving candidates, all those who feel that they are deserving can apply for these scholarship based on the category in which they fall. Right, so we do have associated banks tie-ups with ICICI Bank and the Axis Bank with an easy EMI options also. So just a skim through the admission process that we follow at our university. So it starts with filling in the application form, then going in for an application payment, and finally submitting your application form. After that, the student is required to take an entrance test along with some interaction. That is again the step number 5. So after this process of entrance test and interaction, he will get the admission offer, and finally he can enroll himself into his dream program. Okay, so that's all from me. If you have any queries which you feel after the webinar should also be answered, so you can take down the contact details. We have an email ID. We are also present on all the social channels like Facebook and YouTube. So you can just pen down these details. And if you feel that you have questions which should be answered apart from this webinar, so you can write into us and we can surely get back to you with the answers.
Thank you so much, Anjali ma'am, for the presentation, and thank you so much everyone for attending. Special thanks to Dr. Shweta for taking this webinar the way she did. It was amazingly well done. And again, thank you so much, Anjali ma'am. Everything went pretty well, and I hope you all enjoyed and learned something from this session. And now we say goodbye to you from Mangalam University. We shall see you very soon on the next Saturday's webinar. And I hope we can interact further then. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Now I'm logging out.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you, Dr. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.